Good morning, Guy.
Hi, Tracy.
I I just want you to explain what to do. I will have spans of a week or two where I wake up in absolute anxiety and panic,
Yes,
and I don't know what to do with that when I wake up. I know I'm not supposed to identify with it, but the suffering is physical and psychological. And so when I wake up and that hits me, what exactly should I do in that moment when I wake up?
I understand. Let's examine it. In a fairly routine pattern of time, I will wake up and I will be in one form or another of a painful state of anxiety. And I don't know what to do about that anxiety. What can I work with to help use that moment instead of letting it drain me of my life? So
Yes.
here's what we're going to do, Tracy. This is everybody. First of all, the anxiety is never physical to begin with, ever. No anxiety starts physically. All anxiety begins as the result of a sudden, instantaneous, but unconscious awareness that something has come and said to me, triggered something in me, and I don't know what to do about it. I may not be present for the most part, especially if you're saying, I just find myself in an anxious state. You are not present yet enough to realize that you woke up and a thought came about, what am I going to do later? What about this person? How about that? What's going to happen in Ukraine? What about my finances? God, look at me. I'm falling apart at the seams. It's not there, but there is that instantaneous sense of something is out of place. The
Yes.
minute that let me the minute that sense of being out of place is there, the consciousness that first created that experience that something is out of place then says, I got it. Here's what you need to do. And this is what I want you to see. I want you to start catching the thoughts that accompany the anxiety, and that as you try to think through what to do with your anxiety, actually accelerate. Because thought cannot reconcile anxiety. Anxiety begins with misunderstanding the purpose of thought. So you catch those moments and become a thought dropper. THOUGHT hyphen dropper, DOPPER. Become a thought dropper, meaning you're going to be aware of the fact that, something's talking to me. It's asking, what is this? Look at this. It's saying, what is this anxiety about? Does the question, what is this anxiety about, bring an end to anxiety, or does it cement inside of me the first bastion of whatever that negativity needs so that then it can start resisting the answers it gives to itself? Be a thought dropper. Your one intention when that comes over you is to come back into your body, breathe it as deeply as you can, and watch your mind generate thoughts about the anxiety. Then begin to be aware of, the more I think about my anxiety, the more anxious I become. That's all you need to do. That's the right answer at this time for this relationship that you have with unconscious anxiety. Because every time you do that, Tracy, you will see something about this consciousness you did not see before. And it is that little bit of light that you invite by allowing the divine to answer the moment, meaning the awareness of these thoughts, instead of Tracy trying to figure out what to do to get rid of the torment. I promise you, there is one answer to everything that troubles you. Because in the end, everything that troubles you has to do with an unnatural fear of an unconscious identification with something you think you must be and do in order to be real. As you uncover that and realize the truth of that, that one answer goes before you to make the crooked places straight, just as Christ spoke of when he was speaking of the light of this awareness relative to himself.